right? Your whole shop can have thousands upon thousands of best selling products, right? Products that are proven to sell. But my friends, if no one can find your product, no one can buy your product. Back to the video, my friends. If you are new here, my name is Jay, and on this channel I do everything from how-to videos and step-by-step guides to teach you exactly how to create and sell your own products online. And so if you like content like this, consider subscribing to my channel. And all the tools and resources I talk about today will be linked in my description box below, along with the discount code if you want to get started now. This discount code is an affiliate link. That means every time you use their service, it helps support the channel. Now let's jump into the video. You got to do keyword research so buyers can find your product in Etsy search. You're like, wait a minute, Jay, you told me to do product research. I thought product research will help me get that sale, and it will. But again, if nobody can find you, no one can buy from you. The reason why you're not getting a sale, because you're not strategically using the power of keywords in your titles, your tags, and your description. And so, yes, you may have amazing products, but if nobody can't find you, no one can buy from you. And so our goal today is to figure out, well, Jay, how do I do keyword research? Come on, my friends, we're jumping in today. If you're jumping on me live today and you're getting any value, let me know by hitting that like button on the video. That helps push this out to more beginners. So if this is helpful to you, let the YouTube algorithm know by hitting like so this video can be pushed out to other people. Maybe share it to people in your family who need a break right now, right? Come on, 2020 and 2021 has been tough. And maybe somebody just need a break right now. I mean, we are going in, not the recession, but we're going to a time where a lot of people don't want to go back to work. And it's not because people don't want to work. People just don't want to work in a toxic environment. So if you know a family member can use this, and maybe a family member trying to apply for applications, not realizing they can make a full-time income in 1 month, send this video out to them because this can be helpful to them. Let them know by leaving a like on the video so YouTube can push this out. Here's the thing. Pro tip number 3. You got to do keyword research, because if no one can find you, no one can buy from you. You might be saying, Jay, that's great, but how do I do that? 3 things. Take that screenshot, write this in your journal. Come on, it's teaching time, it's learning time. You're in school right now because you want to make a difference. You want to get to your why. You want to leave that 9-to-5 job. You want to leave those 2 jobs. You want to stop dealing with that boss. You want to be around your kids. Take a screenshot, write this down. Here we go. How do I do keyword research? You got to make sure you are using keywords that are high in search volume. That means if you create a title by saying wedding invitation with bubbles and sprinkles and unicorns, and you put that in your Etsy title, well, guess what, my friends? That's a great title if people are looking for it. I want to make sure that whatever title I'm using in my Etsy listing is proven that it has high search volume, right? I want to create a title that doesn't sound well to me, but that sounds well to everybody else, right? I want to make sure that I'm creating a title that is high in search volume. Number 2 is proven with engagement. And number 3 is proven with sales, right? Because sales matter. Let me teach you a little bit about what I mean by proven to have a high search value. Now, if you are new to Etsy, you probably haven't heard of these tools, but I want to give them to you now. Some tools that have been useful for me in my shop personally is eRank, Marmalead, and guess what, my friends? Etsy itself. Now, what I'm sharing with you on my screen today are 3 tools. Alura is the 4th, but we already talked about Alura, so let's move on. 3 tools you can use right now to find keywords that has high search volume. The first two I'm going to talk about are paid. The third is something that's all familiar to us. It's Etsy. You can do the same thing on eRank and Marmalead with Etsy, but Etsy is going to take a little legwork, right? It's going to take a little more time, energy, and effort to figure out what is selling. Let me share with you pro tip number 3, how to find keywords that are high in search volume, engaging, and actually getting a sell online is by using the powerful tool of eRank. eRank is a great tool to use because it gives you data. And I taught you guys in my other videos, you got to be led by data, right? You got to be led by data because Etsy is a search-based platform. That means somebody can search up anything in that Etsy search bar. And what's great about that is I don't have to worry about generating my own traffic. I just have to make sure that I strategically put my product in front of the right people who are already coming on Etsy. And that's why it's so important to get your shop up and going in this 4th quarter season, because when that October 1st starts, there are there's a massive wave of newbies, of new people coming on Etsy for the first time. And when they're coming on there, the first place they're going to go to is that search bar. And will you be found? Will your shop be found? Will your product be found when they click on that search bar? Now, the reason why we're talking about eRank is because eRank gathers all that data, all that search-based data into an easy way, a digestible way you and I can see on a large scale. And all this information here on the left-hand side is keywords people have typed in, searched up, clicked on in their related tabs. This long tail keyword is letting you know, is this a long tail keyword? Meaning, is this a search word or a search phrase? Etsy plays better with search phrases. And so eRank is telling you, hey, is this going to be playful with Etsy, or is this something that Etsy is going to push away? Etsy don't do well with just one word or 2 word phrases. They deal well with 3 or 4 long phrases, right? So is this a long tail keyword? I can go all throughout this information, but what I want to share with you is you got to drive your title with data. One thing I love about eRank is, and Sabrina says she loved Marmalead. Great, Sabrina. I love Marmalead too. Marmalead is great. What I love about this tool is, as I go to my next slide, it gives you data. Right, you want to make products based upon data. It tells you how many searches per month this is getting. It tells you how many average clicks per month it's getting. It lets me know the conversions. That means how many sales they are getting. And they also let me know, as going back to our first point, is the competition. Is this in a competitive space? Competitive spaces are above 50,000 and up. Less competitive spaces, less than 50,000. And the more lower you get in that competitive area, the more opportunities you have to stand out, because obviously there's less people competing with that particular product. But here's the point I want to bring to you, my friends. You got to be led by data. You have to be led by data. If you don't like the layout of Marmalead, if you don't like the layout of eRank, jump into Marmalead. Sabrina says, Jay, I love Marmalead. And I agree with you, Sabrina. Marmalead is great. And this is why. It's just easier on the eyes for me. It's just, I mean, this looks more digestible to my brain. I don't know about you, but I can consume this information better. Same information, same data, different platform. And so what I love about Marmalead is that you are able to actually test different keywords to see all the data at the same time. And so if I have 4 different keywords that I think will work well, plug them in. I can see them all at the same time to see, well, how many searches per month is this getting? Is this a long tail keyword or not? How many engagements? And again, we want to know engagements because engagement drives sales. When people are clicking the heart button, yeah, they may be favoriting that item for next time, but some people are like favoriting that item so that when they get done cooking on the grill, they can come back and buy that product. And so favorites is a great indication that this is probably going to sell, right? The more engagement, the more likelihood you have of getting that product sold. And so therefore, I don't want to have a product that with low engagement. I want to try to have all 3 of these blocks green, because the more green I see, the more green I get. I'm talking about money, my friend. I'm talking about sales, right? The more green I see, the more green that can possibly come to my pocketbook. Again, the same data as eRank, but different way of looking at it. Again, they let you know what is this a long tail keyword, how many searches per month they're getting, and this is a great way to utilize that program. We're moving on, my friends. The same thing can be done with the power of Alura. I like Alura probably better because not only do they give me all that same data, but they give me more data. I can see how many sales they're getting per month for every individual listing. That's why currently I'm using Alura right now, because Alura gives you all this. Here it is, right? Monthly sales. We didn't see that on eRank. We didn't see that on Marmalead as of this video, because things are bound to update. So, and they tell me how many monthly sales they're getting. Alura tells me how much money they're getting per month for that product. Come on, one person is getting, what's that? $1,500 a month from one product that's selling for 19 bucks. Wow. Right? That is the power of utilizing data. So that is the end of today's video, my friends. That was in any way helpful or encouraging, let me know by leaving a like on today's video. Also, if you want to check out more content like this, I release new videos every single week, helping you learn how to create and sell your own products online. So as always, my friends, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.